Two young sailors hang their heads after learning their comrade has died.
You know, we all want to have fun, but if you're not familiar with the environment that you're in or the level of ability that's required to be safe in that environment, then it's just not worth the risk.
The 22-year-old woman and her friends jumped off of a cliff at a popular yet dangerous swimming area near Portlock known as Spitting Caves. Captain Maurer says she couldn't climb back up, and that's when she began to struggle. Her friends, who were too distraught to go on camera, say they tried to save her.
It's rough out there today, and just we're unable to keep her afloat long enough, continuously enough, and she expired as a result.
Emergency crews rushed to the scene shortly before 2 o'clock. They tried to revive the woman, but were unsuccessful.
You know, that's a place where people need to take a lot of care. Even on seemingly calm days, it can be rough out there. And today is a windy day. There's a south swell going on, so that makes it worse.
The last death at Spitting Caves was just 2 months ago. The victim, 19-year-old Gregory Spillman of Alexandria, Pennsylvania. He, too, was a Navy sailor. And Captain Maurer just wishes people would be more careful.
You got to assess what you're doing and be safe. I just wish more people would exercise a greater degree of caution.
Hawaii is a beautiful place, and the ocean is a big part of what makes our islands truly special. The ocean around Oahu can be peaceful or treacherous. It all depends on the conditions of the surf. Many factors affect how the surf hits our island. The time of the year, storms raging thousands of miles out to sea, and the different way the land meets the ocean. Just as the beauty of our beaches is unique, the way the ocean interacts with the land is unique. Waves rolling gently into the beach at Waikiki today are in sharp contrast to the waves pounding the shore at Sandy Beach. On Oahu, no two beaches are the same. This video will help give you the tools you need to know the beaches of Oahu, prepare for a safe day at the beach, and be aware of surf conditions, and use the MWR resources for safe water activities. The islands of Hawaii are located as far away from land as any place on Earth. Located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there's plenty of space to build up large swells and create high surf. Each of the shorelines are affected by swells generated thousands of miles out at sea, hitting Oahu from the north, south, east, or west, depending on the time of year and the size of the storm. In the summertime, the waters of the North Shore could be as calm as a lake, while at the same time, big waves hit the South Shore. Depending on the direction of the waves, rip currents will take shape in different areas of the beach. Rip currents are areas where the water rushes back out to the ocean from the shore, and they can be impossible to swim against. If you sit and watch the ocean before you enter, you can see where the waves are breaking and the rip currents are returning. If you happen to get caught in the rip, don't panic. Swim parallel to the shore. When out of the rip current, swim back into shore with the waves pushing you in. Finally, all our shorelines have coral reefs. They are very sharp and may not be visible from the shore. The waves can push you up onto the reef or down into the reef. Be aware of where the reef is by surveying the ocean before you enter. From November to February, this 7-mile stretch of shoreline comes alive with some of the largest waves in the world. The best wave riders from around the planet gather here to test their skills at some of the most famous breaks, such as Sunset Beach, Bonsai Pipeline, and Waimea Bay. Unless you're a professional wave rider, it's best to just enjoy the view from the shore. Beaches on the east shore include Makapu Beach. Lying between rugged cliffs and jagged lava rocks, expect moderate to dangerous shore break all year long. In contrast, Waimanalo Beach is a 4-mile stretch of sand with mostly calm, clear waters. Lanikai Beach is nestled in the residential neighborhood of Kailua, featuring white, sparkling sand and calm waters. In the summer months, beaches on the South Shore pick up. Kuhio Beach has small but long-lasting waves, making it one of the best places in Hawaii to learn how to surf or paddle a canoe. The calm waters of Ala Moana Beach Park are a result of the protection by a fringing reef. Hanauma Bay Nature Preserve is a marine sanctuary that lies between two dormant volcanic craters on the southeast tip of Oahu and is great for snorkeling. Sandy Beach is known for its massive shore break and can be extremely dangerous. A lot of bodily injuries occur here due to the intense power of the waves throwing people into concrete like sand. The winter months also provide the west side with some significant energy. This side of the island can be as dangerous as the North Shore, although it's usually a little smaller due to the way that swells wrap around this part of the island. Beaches include Makaha Beach, which has the best surfing on Oahu's west shore. But beware of the sloping sand beachhead that can cause backwash and catch unsuspecting visitors off guard. Yokohama Bay is the last sandy stretch on the leeward coast, with waves that break over very sharp and shallow reef. Always start your trip to the beach with the knowledge of what's happening. Know before you go. Plan your trip for fun the same way you plan for a mission. Check out these beach websites for the updated information. Watch the local evening or morning news for the surf report. And check yourself. Do you have the right information? Are your friends prepared? Are you feeling healthy? You must know before you go. This is the first step in preparing for a day of fun. When you and your friends arrive at the beach, stop, sit down, and take a few minutes to watch the ocean. Watch where the waves are breaking. You'll see a pattern that is fairly consistent. Watch for changes in the wave height. You'll need 10 minutes to see the changes in the waves. Look for the rip currents. You'll see the rip as the water returns to the ocean after the wave breaks. Look for warning signs posted on the shore. Never swim alone and swim only in lifeguard areas. Don't dive into unknown water or into shallow breaking water. Don't dive over large waves. Go under the waves. Avoid swimming close to or standing on the reefs. If you have any doubt about the conditions, ask a lifeguard. Getting out into the ocean is part of living a great life in Hawaii. Use the resources you have available to make the most fun of it in the safest way possible. The MWR Outdoor Adventure Center is located at the Fleet Store on North Road. They have planned trips, equipment rental, and beach information available. The Outdoor Adventure Center offers ocean trips, including kayaking, surfing, stand-up paddleboarding, and snorkeling. You can also rent the gear you need for all these activities.
I've given out a lot of hits in my life, but I've never taken a hit quite like the day my brother Robert jumped off right here at Spitting Caves and did not make it. When you find yourself in trouble at a place where there's no lifeguards, someone needs to call for help. You'll have to remain afloat until rescuers are dispatched, launch their watercraft, and arrive on the scene to get you out. If tragedy happened to my family, don't let it happen to yours. Enjoy the water safely.
You're ultimately responsible for your recreational safety. If you take the time to know the ocean conditions before you head out to the beach, you'll be ready to survey the ocean. If you take the time to survey the ocean, you'll know what you're getting into. If you aren't sure about what you're seeing, ask a lifeguard. Use the MWR Outdoor Adventure Center as your resource for equipment, knowledge, and fun while exploring the beaches of Oahu.